Hey everybody, it's April 2nd. This is the Carbs Community Show. This is episode number 16 or 17. And this episode has to do with anticipating mistakes and learning. So I want to share a story from my past, and I hope you get something from it. A couple years back, I started bodybuilding. I started doing bodybuilding competitions. I started doing what's called men's physique in the local or the regional level of the NPC, which is the National Physique Committee. I wasn't really passionate about bodybuilding. I wasn't passionate about as far as competitions or anything that was going on in the bodybuilding world. I liked working out. I've been a personal trainer already for I think 6 or 7 years, and it was kind of like suggested to me, and I did it with a friend. So I did my first show. I did really bad, and I'm competitive, so I wanted to do better. So I did another show. I did bad again. So I hired another coach, and I finally won. After my third shot, I got second in Masters and 7th in Open, which was, it's not first, but it was still, I felt accomplished. Well, after my second show, even though I hadn't won, I had some girls who approached me about training them to do a show. I knew it was an opportunity for me to expand my game as far as my tool set, as far as training people, and it could help my business as well. So I knew that I wasn't, say, accomplished as some of the other coaches in the industry, but I knew that I would learn on the job. I would make mistakes, and eventually, say 3 or 4 or 5 years down the line, I would be a respectable coach. So I took these 2 girls, and one got first call out, but she ended up placing 6th, and the other one got dead last in team. Obviously, that hurt me really bad, hurt her really bad, and it was just an experience, man, and we lost. So I wanted to learn and get better and do better the next show. So after that show, I was recommended, a lot of girls were referred to me. I had, at the highest point, I had 13 girls. I had 13 girls that were in prep for a show, okay? At my gym at that time, there had to be at least 4 or 5 other more decorated coaches. Some of them were Olympians, which is the highest level of bodybuilding you can get, and some just had girls in shows that had done very well. They were all more decorated. I was definitely the least qualified coach of all of them, but I had 13 people on my team, and they were struggling to get people. I was utilizing my Instagram, and I had word of mouth. A lot of my girls were referring people to the team. They wanted to all join and do a show together. Needless to say, the trainers and coaches at the gym were hating or jealous, or they didn't think I was accomplished enough. They didn't think I deserved that. I knew that I wasn't going to have, they all weren't going to win. I told them they all weren't going to win. I said, we're going to do our best. We're going to learn together, right? I had enough information where I felt confident enough to get them on stage and look good and possibly win. Well, people at the gym started getting in their ear and telling them, Kurt doesn't know this, he doesn't know that, whatever, telling them they weren't going to last, telling them, people telling me, like, you can't handle that many girls at one time, and all kinds of hate, you know what I mean? And my attitude, as far as addressing that situation, my attitude is, if I don't know, or if you know something that I don't know, if I see somebody and they don't know, I don't mind coming and helping or giving them some advice, or I want them to win. I want them to do well. I don't take it as me failing, or I don't take it personal if someone else is excelling, because it's not my lane. That's your lane, this is my lane. So it doesn't hurt me to try to help someone or give them some information that might help them. But instead, these people wanted me to fail. You know what I mean? They would go do things, try to cause dissension in the ranks. They would try to, get in their ear and cause doubt and give little bits of information that would confuse them and make, body language and whatnot, and, they wanted me to fail. I anticipated that as well. I anticipated failing. I anticipated the hate because I knew that they didn't see where I was going. I knew where I was going, and I knew what it takes to get to a certain level, and it takes making mistakes. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. It's part of learning. If you're scared to make mistakes, you're scared to learn. You're scared to excel. I guarantee that you aren't doing anything of note if you aren't making mistakes. Now, if you want to hide your mistakes, if you don't want to broadcast your mistakes, that's fine. You know what I mean? But you're going to make mistakes. It's nothing to get upset about. It's nothing to discourage you or beat yourself up about. It's fine. You're going to learn. You're going to do better next time. You do better the next time. Do better the next time. So I anticipated these mistakes. Okay. As time went on, those girls from those 13 girls whittled away down to one girl, and that one girl placed in the show. And then I went on to have a string of other wins. Now, all these wins were what's called, most of them were either teen or novice, and I had a few open, which is, if you win in open, that's a national qualification. I had a few in open. But the thing was, I was consistently winning each show that I had girls in. I had a long stretch. By no means am I saying that I'm the best coach. I'm saying I'm a respectable coach. I'm saying that I know enough to get you on stage if that's something that you want to do and you want to walk across and you want to put your best foot forward. I can definitely say with confidence that I know I can take you there. Now, if someone said, I want to be a pro, I want to be on a pro level. I want to do everything that it takes, all the things that you need to do to get to the pro level. I can with confidence say, I don't know if I can get you there. Okay? I would refer you to someone else. But if you just want to get on stage, you want to walk across and wear the bikini and have the best body that you've ever had thus far, if you want to learn some different training techniques, some different ways to diet, I feel confident in that. Okay? But I'm not saying I'm a pro at that. That wasn't my goal. My goal was to help my personal training business for general population. Okay. I say that also to lead up to starting a business. Okay. So right now, Carbs is in its baby stages, and I've already anticipated and gave myself a certain amount of time to learn, to make mistakes, to waste money, to make the wrong decisions, to learn the ins and outs, learn what type of people to deal with, learn who not to deal with, learn what's a waste of time, what is efficient for me, learning how to project the images for the brand, to communicate with potential members that want to be a part of this community. And I knew that I would learn along the way. I knew that it would develop along the way, and there would be moments where I didn't know what I was doing, and some things were a waste of time and whatnot. This video, what I hope you can take away from it is, during those times when you're making mistakes and you're not winning, and you're not, and when I say winning, I mean not achieving the desired expectations that you want. Sometimes it can be humiliating, from people looking at you. Even though you know what you're doing, it can be humiliating when people look at you like he don't know what he's doing, or he made a mistake. And sometimes some people want you to fail, but guess what? Some people want you to succeed as well. And some people will help you, and some people won't. Some people will support what you're doing, some people won't. But all of that is irrelevant. All that matters is that you have your vision of where you want to go, and you're willing to overcome those obstacles and learn. Either learn from a mentor, learn from a coach possibly, learn from other people's mistakes, learn from other people's success, and keep persisting even through the times when you're not achieving the desired result that you want, the desired expectation. I've given myself a certain window of time for Carbs to start actually making money, start profiting, and to reach to where it's a endeavor that I can make a significant amount of money with, that I can I can say I have a successful business. I don't anticipate that it's going to happen overnight. You know, I'm not going to tell y'all every single thing that I'm going to do or what I have in store, but I can tell you that it's years. My goal is that years down the line, I will finally start making money. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm pouring a lot into it. I'm pouring a lot into it, way more than I'm making, just for the learning process. I haven't even really got to the real business aspect of it. I'm just in the learning process and trying to shape my brand and get to myself to when I do have an audience, or I do have the exposure that is going to bring the kind of revenue in and create the kind of relationships that I want and create the kind of community that I want to be on point. I want to know my business in and out. I want to know my brand in and out. I want to know, I want to be able to help other people. And that's my ultimate goal, is I want to grow this, and then I want to be able to help other people do similar things, maybe consulting or whatnot. So please, if you are ever trying to do something as far as a new undertaking, something that you haven't done before, don't listen to don't let other people qualify you. Don't let other people say she or he can't do this, or even tell yourself, well, I'm not qualified to do this. Go out there and just do. Start taking action and learn from your mistakes. Okay? All right. Grow together.